One of the country's best-known concert venues could be shut until 2026. St David's Hall in Cardiff was closed in September last year after problems with the concrete used in the roof of the hall was discovered. Well, Colette Hume is there for us tonight. Hi, Colette.
Hi, Thomas. Well, the shutters here at St David's Hall, they came down in September of last year and they haven't come back up since. The reason, as you say, is this concrete, rack concrete. It was seen as the great alternative to the old style of concrete. It was lighter, it was cheaper to use, but last year a problem was discovered, and the problem is this, that it ages pretty badly, and when it's exposed to water, it becomes really weak. The decision was taken to shut the shutters, and it could be at least 2026 before they're reopened. Soprano Jessica Robinson at St David's Hall in July last year, winning the second round of the BBC Cardiff Singer of the World competition. But just 3 months later, problems were discovered with a lightweight concrete called rack. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was used in hundreds of new buildings across the UK, including the roof of St David's Hall. St David's was forced to close its doors, and it's still not clear when they'll reopen.
I think it's a crying shame because it means that some of the, the cultural jewels of Cardiff's programme are having to be, put on ice. So we're not able to go ahead with Cardiff Singer of the World, we're not able to host the proms, we're not able to host the huge raft of concerts, including classical concerts, that really can only take place in an acoustic hall like St David's Hall.
Cardiff Council leased St David's Hall to the music group AMG last year, and they'll have to foot the estimated £50 million repair bill. In a statement, the council told us the council understands that AMG has completed its survey and is preparing an application for the works. The council says at this stage we cannot say for sure how long the works might take. What kind of things would you come here to see?
Oh gosh, various shows we've been over the years. Yeah, all the music shows, yeah.
Theatre,
the Christmas specials they do here, yeah.
You
And they
just
used to have a
want-
nice restaurant there as well at one time, so it was all...
You just want the diversity, don't you?
yeah.
Choice, definitely.
It should be like a building of the people, for the people, the same as the museum and all of the other public buildings. So I think it would be great if it like reopened and was for the people.
St David's Hall has been at the heart of Welsh life for more than 40 years, hosting graduation ceremonies for the capital's universities. It's also welcomed some of the biggest names in the world of music and entertainment. Here's Catherine Zeta-Jones back in 1989, long before Hollywood stardom and an Oscar win. Cardiff Council says it's keen to see St David's Hall reopen as soon as possible. But for now, the only live music nearby comes from the buskers. And it is really strange being in the heart of the capital city on a weeknight and it being so quiet. In fact, the only living creature here is in fact a tiny pigeon that's sitting sheltering from the rain. It is very odd to find this amazing venue so quiet. Now, let's deal with Cardiff Singer of the World first of all. There won't be a competition in 2025. Instead, the BBC says there will be a gala, and then Cardiff Singer of the World will return, hopefully here, in 2027. But just taking a look at the list of all the gigs that have been cancelled, Thomas, is incredible. Let me just run through the list of some of the gigs, some of the performances that won't be happening here. So, for example, we have got Wet, Wet, Wet and Go West, the great 80s bands, cancelled. We had also, let's have a look through this list now, the adventurer Sir Ranulph Fiennes, the BBC National Orchestra and Chorus of Wales, we know them as the Works Band. They aren't performing here, they are going to the Brangwyn Hall instead. Looking through the list, there's Dresden Philharmonic, An Evening with Harry Redknapp, a huge amount of really exciting cultural content that for the next couple of years isn't going to be here.
Yes, so many cancellations, so sad. Colette Hume, thank you very much.